So the other day, we got a phone call from my husband's friend in college. Um, she had some bad news about one of my husband's best friend just died suddenly. He was only 56 and he was supposed to go upstairs to bed and his girlfriend was waiting for him. And when she woke up the next morning, she found him downstairs on the floor. And she said that he was on the way to go upstairs, but then he just collapsed. And it was a big shock to us. Death comes unexpectedly, uninvited. Sometimes if we're lucky, we get a hint, like if, like say when my father-in-law found out he had cancer. But it was, by the time he found out, it was already too late. And even though he was 91 years old, the unexpectedness of his death still pains us. And I would think that since I've known so many already, my sister, my mom, my dad, my father-in-law, and now my husband's best friend, it doesn't get any easier. In fact, it feels like each death opens up a wound and made it more, deeper. The pain is fresh and it's deeper than ever now. And at some point, I would like some solace or solace about this. I can see why my father went back to his temple to try to figure it out, and why I went to the temple that he went to try to understand why he chose to believe what he believed. But his belief doesn't comfort me, because even though I think I believe in God, and I like to believe that I will see all my loved ones after I die, it's just not something I can prove, right? And in my dreams, I can dream about them, but it's still not a definite thing. And so in some way, it's not a comfort, not even a little bit, this belief in the afterlife, because I don't know. I can't say definitely that is what would happen. And it just makes it harder to go through the days sometimes. Like, what is the meaning of it all? What is the anchor that I can cling to? Whenever someone dies, what am I going to do about it? How do I survive? And so far, I can only cling to old friendships and the things that matters to me, like my children, my husband, what I value in the world. And that will have to be enough for now, until I can gather more evidence, I guess, or until I come up with my own way of making sense to it all, which may never happen, but it will just have to do for now. Thanks for listening.